Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. In the previous episode, we got pretty far into the Void quest, but we were getting pretty tired, so I decided to go back and get Sarvasti and use her Invigorate to give me full SP. Now that we've taken care of that, we can pretty much continue onward, since I am the one using the majority of my SP, and yeah, resale, I'll be careful. Don't worry about it. I mean, we're kind of kicking butt here, as I've said multiple times, but yes, now we're on the blue portion of this weird video game. And the imagery here is getting a little graphic, to say the least. We have an individual who apparently is gaining EXP by killing people and going insane. Yeah, it's very obvious to see that whoever decided, well, we know who did it, Mitsuo. He's not so great in the head, to say the least, which is a problem. Good. Yes, this room is gigantic. Not a fan, honestly. Not liking that. But you know what I do like? I like getting my gold on. Come on, go. Run faster, you! God, I mean, you're in the soccer team, for crying out loud. You think you'd be able to sprint? Or that could happen, alright. Starting off the episode with a rather nice pickup. Golden Shadow. I don't mind that at all, but what I do mind is the fact I am not encountering the enemies I want to find, and there's something beyond this door. Are you ready? What do you think? Of course I'm ready to go, so let's open up this door and challenge the only mini-boss of the Void Quest, the Killing Hand. Yeah, kind of a fitting name considering this dungeon's themes and all. This guy, not really too big a problem. We're gonna wipe the floor with him, except for the fact he summons a lot of almighty hands, which we fought previously. After playing vanilla Persona 4, the main way you're gonna be beating this guy is you're gonna be using Garu attacks on the almighty hands, getting multiple turns, and then just going on from there. But the issue here is that, yeah, they kind of changed the weakness on us, which is sort of a bummer. So Yosuke is not going to be nearly as helpful as he would be normally in this fight. But basically, we want to destroy Almighty Hands as quickly as possible. We do not want to be overrun here. And Teddy is actually going to be very helpful in doing that. Either use Bufula or Mabufula to, well, knock him down. The Killing Hand, though, does not have a weakness to ice, so I don't recommend you do that. I mean, it is still pretty good damage, but as you can see, it's not gonna get a lot in there. And, yeah, just to show off what happens if you don't leave the, Killing Hand by himself, I'll show you now. This is what happens. It starts to heal, which, well, we obviously don't want. So every single turn, prioritize knocking down the, well, Almighty Hand. And then once it's gone, you can focus your damage on the Killing Hand. And let's see, we'll just throw a Power Slash out. Hopefully this will hit, and no. Well, the thing about this fight is we can go a little slow. It's not the end of the world as long as we take down the Almighty Hands. Alright, let's just set up a heal. We don't want to be too overzealous since, you know, Kanji and Yosuke are a little bit on the lows. Actually, all of us are pretty low. But now you're starting to kind of figure it out. The Killing Hand, it does do a lot of physical damage, and pretty much if a enemy, or actually if a thing it summons on the field stays on the field for too long, it'll use Deathbound, which is definitely a scary attack. Ooh, it did it anyways. Great. Not really great at all. Not a fan of that. Alright, the Agidine doing a lot of damage, which, you know, and as long as we can keep healing through his Deathbounds, we should be fine here, which, well, Taddy's great for that with his Mediaharan. Or no, Mediarama? How do you exactly do you pronounce the last of that spell? I feel like that's another one I'm saying entirely wrong, which is entirely possible, and god dang it, can we ever hit this thing? It's kind of making me mad. Yeah. Anyways, another power charge coming from our main character. What the heck, now we do a ton of damage, might as well do it from time to time. Now I'm gonna, I kind of want to focus this, even though it's gonna miss. No. So I'm not going to do a ton of damage. So let's just go for the Mapufula. That's a good idea. We could hit the boss and its cohort in crime. And I think if we hit it again, we should be able to KO it. It should be good. Alright, nice. And then we can go for a cruel attack, but I do not know if it's going to outspeed us and not let me heal. There's a high chance that could happen, so yeah, we might lose somebody here. Ooh, no, we just barely hung in there. Unfortunately, our main character is dizzy, which means he won't get his Agidyne off. And also, Yosuke can't actually do anything since he doesn't have enough health to actually use his attack. But hey, we'll get by, we'll get by. Eventually. Let's, see, here's the issue with having your main healer also be the guy that does damage. We can't heal and take care of this enemy at the same time, so I think we're just gonna have to risk the fact he's gonna have to get one diorama off. And that's just gonna be it. Like, hopefully we can just... Oh, no, we can kill Kanji. Okay, great. And the cool thing about Kanji is his cruel attack does extra damage if the enemy's knocked down. So even though that was resisted, we'll be fine. And, oh god, we are taking a ton of damage. Luckily, this fight is almost over, so let's now unleash our mind-charged Agidyne from this. And yeah, the boss will go down eventually. It's not honestly as hard as I was making it look. And god dang it, stop loving you stupid dog. He's like, I'm relevant still. It's like, dude, you're not. Shut up. Okay. We finally get rid of Mazia, which is not bad. Get Mazianga, which is pretty cool, and eventually Torrent Shot. Not too big a fan of Torrent Shot. Mostly because it just doesn't seem to always hit. This is me, I don't know. Well done! Are you okay, senpai? Don't push yourself too hard, okay? Okay. I won't. Yeah, we're all really hurting, huh? Hook us up, Ted, with them heals. Nice. So now our objective is to basically just finish up the rest of this dungeon. There's not too much of it left, and we'll get the Orb of Darkness. Neato. I believe that might be a game reference, but I'm not too sure. I feel like it is, but I feel like it isn't. And I'm really stupid if it's a Megami Tensei reference. I'm just forgetting. I believe there actually are a couple of Shin Megami Tensei references actually in this dungeon. I apologize if I'm missing any of them, but I don't think we've run into any of the more obvious ones. And oh no! More Golden Shadows looking to fight, which I am totally fine with because, well, we are getting levels rather quickly, which means I'm not going to have to grind before taking on the boss of this area, which is great for me. Because for those who don't know, yeah, editing this is hard. Well, okay, I wouldn't really say hard, but it... what? The heck was that? That's supposed to happen, but yeah. Editing Persona videos, since this is an RPG, and it is rather, long, to say the least, it's time-consuming. A lot of the time. So, anytime that I can avoid doing more work with these videos is well appreciated. And look who we found! We found another beetle enemy. I think it's been a long time since we fought a beetle, and ooh, this is a strength beetle. And look who does not have any, dark attacks. I have no insta-kill Mudo spells. And no one does. Super. Not a soul. Well, that ain't good. What are we gonna do about that? I guess we're gonna do the same thing we do every time. We try and take over the world. But yeah, this guy resists fire, pretty much everything but physical and darkness. I mean, the physical isn't super effective. But, yo, that did a ton. We might even not have to... We probably didn't have to power charge. I was not expecting that counter from Teddy. That was kind of cray, wasn't it? Let's go for the Bufula. And maybe we can get another attack onto the... Oh, yeah. Get a follow-up from Yosuke to take down the baby. And that should be an all-out... It's not so bad. It's like, alright. And we destroyed that one enemy. Let's go to the baby and finish it off. It's like, yeah. Ruthless today, John, but... You know what I mean. I wasn't trying to be mean. But yes, as I was saying before, editing Persona. Not hard. It eats up a lot of my time. But you know, I love doing these videos. And actually, the dungeons are kind of nice because, well, I don't really have to do any fancy editing. It's pretty just simple. Just edit out when I didn't talk. And oh my god, where is the stinking door? This is driving me nuts. I totally forget where it is. Yet again, this is a room that doesn't really change, but come on! Ugh, pretty sure we have to go. That was a really nasty sounding thing. I was like, ugh. It's like, God, I could have made that sound worse if I tried. And there we go! Ugh. Now it's kind of taking a little bit too long. An 8th chapter. How dare you stand against me for being a rotten orange? Moroka draws near. Command. Kill. Run. Kill. Oh god. Mitsuo attacked. Thou hast done well in carrying Morooka. Mitsuha has been promoted to the next level. Thy attention has increased by 16, fame by 17, but coolness only by 3. What's with this? What's about attention and fame? I can't believe this. What makes him think this is cool? Yeah, no kidding. Let's hurry, senpai. We gotta catch this sicko. Touche, we should. Rise, and I'm running as fast as I can, okay? I'm sorry, Rise. God. And I ran straight into that guy. That wasn't good. Ew. These are some new enemies, and they are not fun. The protective Lexi. They have no weakness, and love to spam shields. It's in their name. It's Lexi. Yeah, with a Y. How snazzy. And I believe, no, are these, no, those are the old ones. Pretty much the same strategies before, though. If an enemy does not have a weakness, just we have a lot of prowess with, we can pretty much just power charge and go crazy with physical attacks. It's not the end of the world. I mean, it'll set up like magic defense, but in this game, magic is not, okay, it's not bad. I honestly think physical and magic are a bit balanced. Just physical attacks are a bit higher up there. Fun fact, the protective Lexi was actually, I don't believe it's a Freudian concept at all, actually. I think it's just kind of a thing. In the opening to Persona 3, there's like kind of a girl, it's like purse and like a keychain. I guess I really like the design, so they made it a shadow. So one of my criticisms about Persona is that, yeah, over the years, I guess, I don't know, I'm just really tired of fighting bird Personas, to be honest with you, but that is one of the things I do like about this game, is that they made the variety of Personas great. Like, there's a lot more different designs that we can fight. Problem is, some of them just look really unintimidating, which I know this game made for the PS2, they're not really going for anything realistic. For crying out loud, we're running through a 8-bit dungeon and all, but I don't know, maybe a little more frightening looking shadows. Like, the ones in Persona 3 looked great, the Fate Seekers were really, like, cool design, and you ain't going nowhere. Yet again, not a bad haul of EXP. We took quite the beating, but god dang. Teddy got to level 42, which at level 42, he gets Mataru Kaja, which is basically a buff that increases everyone's attack. It's the upgraded version of Chie's Tarukaja, and it's primarily why I chose Teddy for this dungeon, because it's going to speed up this next coming fight rather fastly. I'm really good at English, and god dang it. We found the door. Or should I say the stairs? Oh crap, the Scarlet Turret. Not good, not good. This is basically like the boss enemy of this area. I'm not having fun with this guy. He is not gonna do... He ain't gonna deal with our physical attacks. So it's basically up to my spells. And guess who doesn't have a lot of SP remaining? This guy. Guess who's that's gonna screw over? This guy. So this is not looking great straight off the bat. I'm gonna try Tentarafu. Might work, might not. If it does, that'd be great. Dump. Well, I was kind of expecting that, to be honest, but yeah, let's go ahead and use that new attack, Mataru Kaja. It's just one turn, but everyone gets a Tarukaja. It is great. Teddy is awesome. That's the primary thing I like about this team. Is, funny enough, one of the hardest fights in this game I did with this exact team, just because they all get access to the buffs in this game. And please don't kill. Oh, we're good. Sweet. Did not even do close to killing, which I'm fine with, because I always don't want to die, but yeah. Eventually, Yosuke gets Masuku Kaja. Eventually, you know, Stengen Kanji, God, I can't think today. It is really late at night. Gets access to a buff that increases everyone's defense. All around, this team is not bad by any means. If you're trying to beat the game yourself at home, and oh god, we got, I guess we're running into all the enemies that was, no, do not do that. Do not do that. No, don't do that. Please don't kill us all. That would not be good. God. And yes, these are the beastly Gigas. Do a lot of damage, but luckily, yet again, we have Teddy. And they're weak to ice. Similar how everything in the striptease was kind of weak to electricity when we got Kanji. We can knock these guys pretty easily down with a Mabufula. I hit my PS4 controller. think I talked about that last Let's Play as well. I was always making loud noises with my controller. So for that Let's Play, I kind of used a blanket to kind of... Where do you go? Oh, we're going with the JohneAwesome Bomber. Yeah, we have not seen this attack yet. Heck yeah. So Yosuke and Teddy combine to do their double attack, and it is awesome. Yeah, and it finished him off. Not bad. I always like seeing that one, and yeah, I'll take coin. Why not? Could use some moolah. I'm still gonna take one more trip to the Fox, hopefully, before we go take the boss on. You know, that money would be nice to get. All right, let's move on to the last floor of this dungeon. Well, excluding the last floor, because, you know, that's where the boss is. But that's a normal floor, you know what I'm talking. And, the hero, Mitsuo, thou hast done well. Ow, that hurt. Senpai, we're closing in. Be careful. Yeah, I'll make sure to be careful. God, we are really low. But I think we can actually clear this dungeon without having to go home one more time. Even though our main character is basically out of SP, but that should not be a problem. And so far, I don't think we've seen the Steel Machine, which is a bummer, because I really do like that Shadow's design. Maybe it's best we don't run into that enemy because it's quite formidable, because it is only weak to instant death. Actually, no. It resists pretty much everything, including physical, but the only reliable way to take care of it is either Hama or Mudo skills. And we ain't got none of them at the moment. Actually, I think I do have Hama, but I definitely don't have Hama boost anymore since we got rid of Pyrojack, which I'm semi-regretting, semi-not. And God, this has not been a long enough episode. I'm going to explore the rest of this floor. Hopefully, God, we can get some good chests. There are definitely really great items in this dungeon. That for once, that actually makes sense. Ooh! Yeah, it's the Steel Machine. This ain't good. I'm probably not going to be... I'm probably not going to be able to take this guy down, but yeah. He's formidable. Really formidable. Only semi-reliable way to take care of him is with, well, before mentioned Hama or Mudo, because he resists everything. And his physical attacks are insane. But he doesn't have that much HP. So if you have multi-attacking moves, like this. Oh, I only got one hit in. Well, that doesn't really work. You can try that and please no kill. Do not like that attack for obvious reasons. Mostly because it hurts. What other reason do you need? And I'm still getting one hit. This is annoying. Come on! Be something better than that. Luckily, though, Teddy still has a decent amount of SP left, so we can heal each other. Yosuke has been doing his part too, and Kanji's just like, yeah, I have a ton of SP. I don't know how to use it, but you know, I could if I wanted to. It's like, god dang, Kanji, quit hogging it on. Live! Now, I'm starting to see why I do not like this enemy, man. Okay, that's great then. Alright, super. That critical probably saved my butt. Because that's going to give us an all-out attack, and yeah, as you know, all-out attacks are almighty damage. And considering our weapons are pretty didn't 7 damage. And right after that, another almighty attack barrage. The JohneAwesome Bomber! Baby! Wait, does that mean Teddy explodes because he's kind of like the bomb? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we pretty much have to heal up Teddy. I mean, God, if he dies, that's not going to be because I want him to get good EXP. I want all my party members to get good EXP, and there we go. That's how we do it. That's why I didn't want to see that guy, and I was kind of happy we weren't. And ooh, treasure radar. Nice. Now, we can find treasures through walls and stuff, which is really cool. Like, over there. But that's a red shadow, and yeah, I don't want to fight him. So maybe we'll move on. And, let's see what this treasure chest is. Hopefully not guarded by anything too strong. And no, it wasn't anything too special, just more protective lux. God dang. Every time I start talking again, it seems we get jumped by the same exact enemy I just cut out. Chances of that, apparently very high. And let's see what this guy is. And I was hoping that would be an enemy that we have not encountered yet, but no, it turns out we pretty much fought just about everything in this dungeon. Outside of the rainy enemies, which, let's be honest, aren't really a big deal anyways, if you can figure out their weakness, I'm pretty sure we just did everything we had to do here in the, well, Void Quest. We're pretty much at endgame, guys. And, well, in the next episode of Let's Play Persona 4 Golden, we're going to take down the murderer. And god dang it, I was going to show off the fact that he doesn't even have to move anymore. I guess we'll just use another go home, and, well, go home. Thank you all so much for watching this episode. In the next part, we fight the boss of the 4th dungeon in the game. So see you guys then. Bye. As I slowly come back to the lobby. Bye.